Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Teemolander tournament number 2, I believe, playoffs. I am Peter. We have Gem on production, and joining me right now is not Alba, but none other than Teemo the scientist, the man behind this whole concept. So, Teemo, how are you doing?
I'm really tired as always, and welcome people of the casual community that is coming slowly towards our competitive small community. We are welcoming you with open arms, and well, we'll be seeing a lot of classing, is what I heard. One of the teams claims that they want to run a Trollger and everything like that. So things will be a little bit more interesting than on normal game. There will be a lot of silly stuff, and that's about it.
Yeah, so what made you make this tournament? Like, what's the whole inspiration behind this?
I was basically checking my comment section in videos that I made, and people were always like, "Oh, I really wish I could try competitive, but I'm so scared that people are gonna talk shit on me, talk me down, and be mean towards me." So, since I had like enough comments to make up like 5 teams about this, I just decided to, you know what, screw it. Let's just grab all of these people, make them play a tournament, give them their own teams, and then make them start. And after season 1, we actually had around 4 Highlander teams starting off. And I hope we'll have the same deal with the Sixes community after this tournament.
That's absolutely awesome. I always love to see big newbie tournaments. I think the first really big one we ever saw was the freshman tournament on TF12, and this seemed to be very much in the same vein as that. And I absolutely applaud this kind of community effort to try and bring people into this wonderful game. But yeah, we have 2 teams tonight for you, and it's going to be Teemo.TF versus TheCasualPlebs. I don't know if are you affiliated at all with Teemo.TF? Are you biased here?
Yeah, I'm definitely biased towards them because of the name, but at the same time, they just came in. They were the first team, and I'm like, "What do you guys want as a name? We want Teemo.TF," and I'm like, "Okay, here you go."
There you go. Just wait. In 7 seasons, this is going to be the team name that wins an iSeries LAN. Just
oh boy, I'll be honored.
It's gonna be like 7 or Swift or something. You never know. But anyway, I lied a little bit. We actually do have Alba with us. I was afraid we're just not going to show up, but Alba, you are here as well, right?
Yes, I'm here. I made it.
All right. So we are fully staffed and we're ready. We're just waiting for these teams. They've actually been ready to go for quite a while, and we've just been telling them to wait. So they've been nice and they've been waiting, and we are just about ready to go. There's 1 person missing on the server. They were 12 earlier, but yeah, I suppose, I believe the rule set here is, and Teemo, you can confirm or deny this, but basically it's the normal 6v6 rules with the same class limits, but they can use basically whatever unlocks they want to use.
Yes, exactly. Except for the really bugged weapons like Bigger's Bazooka, because it allows you to hold rockets inside it due to a bug. And other than that, everything is the same. But at the same time, people are allowed to off-class as much as they want full-time, and they are encouraged to do so simply because a lot of people in pubs play a certain class and like playing that one certain class, and we don't want to alienate them just because they don't pick one of the 4 classes that is played in Sixes League.
Yeah, so I feel like a good way to look at this is to say, what are the rules for a competitive game? And the rules for a competitive game, any game, including TF2, is that you need to try to win within the rule set of that game, right? So like in basketball, you can't travel. You can't just run with the ball without dribbling. There's a few rules that you have to stay within. But other than that, it's pretty vague. So as long as you're trying to win, you're pretty much good to go. Have they gone live? I think they have. Are they? Oh, no, that's just a fake rollout. Okay, they cheated me there. But
There's still 5 players on red team here.
All right, okay, we're going live pretty soon. But yeah, as long as you're trying to win, there's literally no rules, right? It's just the only way to know what wins is just logic and experience. And experience is probably the biggest factor in that one. So if you know that, you can logic your way into saying that, oh, a friendly heavy is not going to win me games, so I shouldn't play that. But you can't really say Scout is more powerful than Pyro. That's not a logical thing. You don't know without experiencing it. So these guys, they're going to experience it all for the first time. And it should be very fun to see how they kind of progress in their game and come to conclusions and find different ways to play the game. And that's always fun. And so we are going to this first middle here, and we have a Pyro already just jetpacking to mid. Jetpack is my favorite unlock.
Oh boy, it actually is happening. I told them, jetpack and go do it.
Look at this. We have a Pyro just immediately. Everyone from Red Team are just clumped up in this choke. Oh my god, what a pipe from Wehi. There were 2 people on that nipple of the midpoint, and that's going to completely change everything. Now they're going to move forward. There's a Pyro, though, in this team. Oh my god, the double reflect kill. Just already, people are going absolutely nuts. It's a 3-on-3. This first mid-fight is a tug of war like I have never seen before. Everyone now on blue is just split up, but they do have a flanker. Oh my god, these pipes. This Wizard Game 3 guy. He's a god. Actual god.
It's really interesting about Red Team there. They ran an engineer to mid and had a mid-sentry up in the choke, and it seemed to be working out for the most part. The mid-sentry didn't actually do much, but maybe it scared off blue team a little bit.
Yeah, and at the end of this this whole mid-fight, it's actually going to be a full Uber advantage on the blue team. Red team, they will not back off at all. They're not going to give up second for free. No freebies here. It's, looks like blue is actually winning this fight. It's sort of jumping in onto the blue combo, but he gets taken down. Uber underpants, sorry. We'll get 2 nice kills here. And Red, they've lost quite a few players, but you know, will blue be fast enough to move in here? They might catch out this one Demoman. They will indeed, and I think, yeah, these guys, they definitely look like they know what they're doing. They're just moving in here with the super. There is a mini that they need to deal with, and the mini actually takes down the Demoman. And this underpants guy, he's trying to shoot the sentry, but the cow angler does no damage to the mini, but it might just be not enough. Oh my god, what a hold. That was some klutz mini action right there.
I found the connect, boys.
Perfect. Do you see a Pyro pushing the medic here towards the choke, and the medic gets stuck in a corner, and that's Flare taking down Vash the Gamer, and that's gonna be equalized Ubers. I think my HUD is a bit broken there. I can't see the Ubers.
Yeah, we see some more peeking in this choke. This Pyro, he's in, but I think he's just reconsidering his options here. So I feel like a question I'd like to ask you, Alba, is actually, how did you get started in competitive TF2? What was your introduction?
I had Maffy and Ison playing. They're my real life friends, and they started playing TF2. And they got they were joining a community that had some service going, and yeah, we joined the community and started playing double mixes, and then we found each as well and started playing there and cube mixes and all those good stuffs.
Yes, we actually see Red Team, which I can't remember which team is Teemo.TF and which one is TheCasualPlebs. Oh, Teemo.TF just got wiped then. Alright. Thank you, Gem. As yeah, we see Wizard Game. He's the Pipe Master. He's going to try and block this second point with a Pyro Body, and they do get 1 kill, but as it is, they just got overextended. This is something you see a lot from newer players, is that they don't know when to retreat and when to commit, and they just committed like in a 2v4 and they got killed for it. So now they're going to be 2 down for this last hold if the enemy team is fast enough to push. So.
I'm actually liking the way they are using the Pyro on Red team. Basically, they have the basic strategy that a lot of teams tend to do in Highlander. They just send 1 person in, and that guy is causing chaos, in this case the Pyro, and then everyone else follows in and kills everyone while the Pyro's taking focus fire and dies.
Oh yeah, so the Land Scorpion, the Pyro here, he's going out, but he's just desperately missing every single reflect. He has 130 ping, so I'm going to blame that all on the ping right there. So he didn't really get anything.
Oh, there's a back cap happening soon, I guess.
Pyro's gonna be looking to come up here onto the point, and Uber has been popped under. Yeah, the demo was putting really nice stickies there, and Pyro is now on point. Not getting much done here with the Uber, and blue team has a heavy, but heavy is super weak and gets taken out, and Wahi gets 3 really nice picks, and yeah, that's pretty much gonna stop the push for Red team here.
Yeah, we'll see. There's an engineer and a soldier trying to hold the line here. There's a mini outside, so whenever they move out outside, they will be shot at by the mini, which can be very scary. So yeah, there we go. They immediately deal with it. Now they're just fighting around, and here comes the Pyro. And Pyro is super powerful these days, because if you get close to him, you just die. And here we go. Just the Red Pyro will actually force out the Uber. And now it's just up to Wizard Game to be a god. Oh my god, he hits another air pipe and hits another pipe as well. Dude, this Wizard guy has amazing pipes.
I think both demos here in the game are doing really well. Like, they're both hitting really good shots. As we do see Red team coming in with their demo and medic. It's a 2v3, and both demos having a little bottle fight there, and Wizard game getting the better out of Vahe there. So this is maybe gonna prompt a push here from blue team into middle, and they are running a heavy, so they're gonna be looking to get him in. And a pyro with the jetpack. So here we go. Heavy is revving up, getting the sentry gun, and they're just gonna be pressuring red team back at this point.
Heavy is really strong in any kind of dry push because he's just if you get close to him at all, he just slowly whittles you down and just chews you up. So you have to be very careful. And we currently see that basically the entire team of the casual pleb team here is just being pushed out through one choke. And once you're out of those kind of chokes, it's very, very difficult to get back in. You see the demo man trying to spam a little bit. He will bait in the pyro, but yeah, he's not going to be able to really get much done. But now that the blue is trying to actually push through here, they are going to uber through and they're going to flash really well. This is a great job by the blue medic, and they actually do manage to catch up red bluebird for the red medic. A really great job, but now there's going to be flanking engineers onto the medic, but the pyro will shut that down. Ish? Yeah, there we go. Oh, just currently the pyros are cleaning up.
I feel like the red team was doing the right thing on middle. They got some really good spam onto the heavy, and the heavy was super weak, but they couldn't really quite get that pick. But look at Egro here, has a mini sentry in the lobby area. Solid just dodging that sentry and gonna be heading back to last here. Putting a nice pick there as well.
Yeah, the sneaky heavy back cap was going on, but it got dealt with really well. The mini does pick up another here, and we actually see the mini or the sentry gun getting disabled by the charge shot. That's a pretty rare sight, but there you go. You have seen it now. It's just very aggressively underpants, uber underpants, just walks into target the soldier and he will die. And now they have lost 2 players before the Uber comes in, and here they go. They do use the Uber. They take down the sentry gun, but they are a lot of players down, so it might just not be enough. Yeah, this game does go down. Pyro cleans up again. So I feel like that's a really good...
Ooh, heavy lobby.
Oh, God. Yeah, like that was a really good example of how if you lose players before the Uber exchange, like you will be at a disadvantage once the Uber comes in, and that's what happened right there.
Yeah, I actually didn't even know the command that could disable sentries with the charge shot. That's interesting.
Well, today you learned it also does like way less to sentries. We saw a guy like waste 4 or 5 rockets trying to shoot a mini before. He didn't kill it.
Yeah, we do see red team here controlling the top and lobby area, but do not have a lot of stickies on these shadow doors, so the demo and medic is at risk of getting flanked, and they just run over the stickies, and the medic is gonna get popped by them. It's gonna be medic down for red team, but they're still managing to push blue team fairly well out of here, and there's a solid caught out, and he's gonna be taken out. A nice pipe away to put some pressure in the choke, but there's a heavy there. He's gonna make sure nothing walks in, and Flare, he walks on the sticky of Wizard game.
Yeah, Wizard game, he's just gonna keep on peeking in there. He's fully buffed. And red, they did leave an engineer back on last, so that means that they're gonna have a lot less moving forward. As wow, the engineer just... Oh, okay, he switched to the minigun. Okay, that's why everything exploded for him. Yeah. Yeah, Wizard game has actually picked up a soldier who moved forward, and now they're gonna move in with their heavies and everything, and they have an Uber, and this medic is so far forward, but is he actually gonna be able to get out alive? No, he's not. Just not counting Ubers properly. It's another really important factor here, but oh no, this is called a Dignitas push.
They forgot to cap the second.
Yeah, they left a spy to cap second, and there was an NG and a scout blocking the spy. So yeah, they have a mini sentry and everything here, so they're gonna be defending this.
And they're sending a medic alone, and he gets picked off. Oh god.
Oh man, that's a really clutch defense there by the casual plebs, showing their skills. Oh my god, like that's such a huge oversight from Teemo.TF. That's a good way to lose a match, and I called it the Dignitas push because that was one of the best teams in Europe at the time. It was like way long ago. So Pyro actually takes down the medic here, but they very famously forgot to capture Spire one time when pushing last.
Yeah, the Pyro even got the solid there as well. So good stuff from the Pyro. I believe it was Lan Scorpion.
Yeah, it's currently see not very many off classes. It feels like the longer we go on, the more teams are just trending towards having those normal power classes that we see in 6v6. You know, they are the play classes for a reason, because, you know, through experience, we know that they are the best for winning. But, you know, if you don't understand why they're the best for winning, don't use them, and then at some point you'll probably understand.
Yeah.
Really the best way I can put it.
And I think there's some potential for Pyro being used more than it is currently. So it's fun to see these teams running Pyro.
Yeah, Pyro is definitely one of those classes that, especially on the lower skill levels, it's very good. And here we go. Oh, actually gets taken down. This soldier's very weak, but he does pick up a medkit. He will survive. And now it's an uber advantage, and I think they're just going to take in the Demo Man and the Pyro. Oh, just the Demo Man alone. It looks like Landscorpion is looking to get in here, but again, just the pipes from Wizard Game. I don't know why he even bothering with sticky. Okay, he does get a sticky kill, but yeah, just gonna flood onto the point. That was a really effective Demo Man.
Yeah, I must say I'm impressed by Wizard Game. He's been playing very solidly and hitting some really nice pipes and stickies.
Yeah, so can he roll out? That's the true test of a Sixes demo. Oh yeah, he's doing it. Yeah, he picked up one more medkit than is normally done, but other than that, it's a picture perfect rollout. That's beautiful.
Yeah, we do see Flare trying to pressure Wizard Game a bit, and he does force the eyes of Wizard Game onto him.
Oh, whoa. Uber Underpants hits an air shot onto the Demo Man.
It looks like Red Team here, they're rolling out Choke, and they barely have time to get in through Choke before it's locked down by Blue Team here, so maybe they want to switch up the rollouts and roll out through Big Door, which is the standard way of rolling out to this map. Meanwhile, on the flank, we have a Solian Scout pushing, and they get the frag onto Flare, and gonna be spamming that sentry. It's being repaired, but it's gonna be going down here shortly. There we go.
We actually have a crit streak on Red Bluebird. And he's almost here, and oh, he gets taken down. 99%. That just hurts. And now here comes Uber just to clean everything up without taking any risks whatsoever. We have the jetpack jumping up top, trying to get the reflect here, not quite able to get it, and yeah, he's gonna run back. But a good push again from Blue. They're really having luck with just picking out the enemy medic during all the Ubers.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Red Team kind of lost track of the flank there after Flare died. So the Blue Team did very well in exploiting that, and Blue Team is peeking a bit through main, looking like they want to do something here, maybe a dry push of sorts. But frags are being traded left, right, and center, and this actually favors Red Team here as they got one more pick out of that. But oh yeah,
oh, here comes Storms with the massive flank. Oh, he has been being debuffed a little bit here by the Pyro. He's gonna have to go back. So I thought. He's in again. He's he's not quite able to hit this Demo Man. So Wizard Game will actually take down the medic there, but then comes the flanking Pyro with the shotgun, using the shotgun instead of just plus forwarding.
Oh man, that looks so funny. Eagle was crouching around in Big Door, and he's actually gonna be approaching last year, but there's a sentry, and he's gonna be taken out. He must be taken out here shortly, but the NG is missing him. Oh, there we go.
Got him. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Bash the game is desperately trying to arrow people on the point here. Yeah, like currently, like a big problem for Red is just that they keep on losing their medic. So the medic positioning is something that's very difficult to grasp when you first start competitive. Like it's really, really important, and it's very kind of innocuous. It's not a flashy thing, but it's incredibly important. And you see a lot of people say that medic has like the highest skill ceiling because like you just have to know where you stand all the time. I disagree with that a little bit, but like the core tenet of it, like positioning being outrageously important, is very, very true.
Absolutely, and we do see neither teams running a scout here at all, so that could also be a factor. Maybe Blue Team is exploiting that fact a little bit better than Red Team currently is, because the medics do run faster with that scout to heal.
Yeah, and Red right now, they're not really holding Choke very much. They're very focused on Big Door, which is quite interesting. As now Blue, they are pressuring Big Door, pressuring the Choke, and Red, they have realized this, and they're just going to Uber in this Pyro, and that's actually a really nice Uber, I think. I think the Blue Team has split the Uber a lot more, but here comes the Demo Man in again, just doing so much damage. Like this gamer cannot be contained, but here comes the Pyro. It's a Pyro on Demo Man fight, and the Pyro will win out on that one. And yeah, he's going to pick up another one. So a great Uber coming out here, but the flank from the Pyro takes down the medic.
That Pyro's been in their spawn on last for the last 20 seconds. He just came up to clean the medic and then died.
Scorpion trying to escape there as well with the jetpack, but good reaction from Flare to take him out. You see a heavy once again here on the blue team, dropping a sandwich for his soldier, and it looks like they quite comfortably are going to be holding middle here.
Yeah, and again, there is this mini sentry that the blue will have to deal with, but the minis are in general not that difficult really to deal with. And oh, he's actually using the thing that destroys projectiles. That can be definitely abused in a choke like this where explosive spam is a big deal. But there we go, the first sniper kill of the map that I have noticed at least comes in, and he will take down the engineer. That means that the sentry guns will be very exposed as this soldier fight happens. And yeah, like Red, they have heals right now, but they have less or fewer combat classes. So this is a very difficult fight for either team, and it looks like Red is slowly gaining an advantage off for their heals.
Ooh, why? Actually taking out the heavy, just juking the corner really well, and he's gonna be able to pound the pyro as well.
No,
It's gonna go down to the flames.
Yeah. Sometimes you just can't win in this game. You just both have to lose. It's,
I feel like Wahe is the real winner though from that pan kill.
oh yeah, I agree. EA Grill is just still sniping in this big door. Will actually get a kill onto this soldier. And now the back cap is on. Oh my god, EA Grill is going to go for last while the scout caps second. There's other stuff going on, but that's not really important. There's a demo man trying to stop the scout from going last. There we go, wait. He kills both of the back cappers. There was actually a center gun last as well.
Lance Scorpion once again taking out Red Bluebird. He's been doing it so consistently throughout this game. I'm really interested to see how many medic kills he has. You do see the heavy just edging forward here to take out Flare, and he's gonna be taken out there surely. And yeah, gonna be able to hold secondary.
And we see both medics died very easily, so no Ubers are in effect at all. We have the red team, the casual scrubs. Is that what they're called? Casual plebs. All right, my bad. This is different, I suppose. Oh no. TCP Captain Mason Chong will die to afterburn. That always feels bad. But yeah, Blue has finally fought their way into lobby as Flares Up is a little bit too aggressive. Wizard Game will take him down with extreme prejudice. Kills him extremely fast, and now he's going to work on the sentry gun. It is being healed, but there we go. Just 3 stickies underneath it, and it will go down. Now it's a demo on demo fight, but Wizard has the heals.
Yeah, even though it's quite new players to the competitive scene, I feel like it's a lot less messy than it could be. And we do see the Uber being brought in here by blue team, and Wizard getting a nice pipe onto Red Bluebird, and he gets a sentry and dispenser as well, and he's gonna be edging the point there, and he gets the ball onto.
Oh, the pyro! Is he gonna get it?
Oh my god, he did it!
Ah, this brings tears to my eyes as a pyro main.
Wizard Game, he was still underneath. He tried to get up there, but Mason Chong will say, no, I know what you're trying to do. He'll shut him right down. Good job by him. It's a Lance Corbin. He's going to fly up top with the jetpack. Oh, he's just going to go forward. All right. So now you have a pyro on pyro fight with a demo man involved, and yeah, Lance Corbin is going to just say, no, I don't want to be involved with any of this.
Just see Red team taking a lot of presence here, and they're going to be trying to spam that heavy, and blue team look a bit stuck here in the choke, but I don't know, TCP here, they're kind of hanging back and letting blue get position here.
Oh no, Flares Up. That's the wrong door. All right, he got it. He got out. He was trying to go out through the respawn door. So I've made that mistake a lot of times, and they will eventually go down as well. Oh. A slight Uber advantage on red, so if blue push in too aggressively here, they could get Ubered on as Uber Underpants tried to go in as a spy through main while Wizard Game was going through that. If you go through that, you will just get spammed out, and that's exactly what happened. But I think the Uber's about to come in here with the demo man. It's been working well so far.
Yeah, blue team absolutely noticing that the demo Ubers has been working out, and Wizard, they can't really find any frags with his Uber, but post Uber he gets the frag onto the NG, and they're just going to be playing the point there, and that's going to be 2-0 for Teemo.
Just the demo man Ubers have been so good, and I think it mostly comes down to just Wizard Game having like a lot of really good DM in him. So it works out. So it makes the enemy team spread their Ubers quite a bit. And so this time around, the medic forgot to buff his demo man. It's incredibly important to actually buff your demo man on these rollouts. Like you need to buff him first, and then you need to move on to your other classes. But if you don't do that, your demo man will be a lot slower and a lot weaker middle. So it's not going to be able to spam out everyone. But as I say that, he has actually been able to just spam out everyone because Red, they went to mid very ineffectively. They're just going to hold choke here, not even go to mid. But now they've sent in a single soldier, and he will get taken down. So not a whole lot of teamwork coming out for Red here. They're just going in one at a time.
Once again, Red team just taking the choke rollout, and by the time they actually are able to enter mid, then Blue team already has control over it. We do see the flank coming in here from a Pyro and a soldier. Pyro gets some damage in. Oh, nice.
Oh, the crit screen gets been popped. Oh my god. Oh, the Uber did come in here in response, but that was close. And the Red Blueberg has gone down.
Look at the solid bind point. He's hiding. He's gonna be jumping in, trying to get the medic here. He lands, he lands two nice rockets, and he gets to kill. The heavy is gonna be capping up the point here, but that means that it's gonna be a small advantage for TCP here.
That's actually another interesting little detail here. Like you saw how he landed on the ground next to the medic. Like most good soldiers, they will make sure that they land on the high ground. They always have a plan for where they want to land. And a lot of newer players, they forget about that. They just see their target, then they try to land on the target. As good players, they will try to land on the high ground so that after the kill, they still have a good position. So just details here that just really make TF2 such a rich deathmatching game. As oh no, Red Blueberg just +4 into a Pyro somehow.
Why he gets the pan again onto the Pyro. It's a repeat, and he might actually go down to the flames, but luckily for him, he stays alive. But the rest of the blue team is coming in here, and they're coming in with confidence, just walking onto the point, and gonna be capping it up here.
Yeah, look at the Underpants points, 14 points, more than twice his medics. It's impressive. So just really doing work here. As did 2 players drop from the server?
Yeah, it looks like 2 players have timed out.
So weird. It looks like there might even be server lag because they are kind of jumping in spawn. Yeah, they're just timing out. There could be some sort of DDoS thing because it doesn't seem to be paused.
We had this yesterday in a double mix, and yeah, it absolutely looks like it's some kind of DDoS. But now it seems that it's paused at least, unless the server crashed.
Yeah, hope not. I did hear someone was going around trying to DDoS people, but I know a lot of we had issues with this in the past, so there's a lot of DDoS protection on TF2 servers these days. Hopefully that can deal with it. But other than that, we're just gonna be ready to settle in here for a good old pause while they figure out their server issues.
Yeah. So, Peter, I have to ask you, what are you most impressed by so far in this game?
I want to say, I think the obvious answer is Wizard Game and his DM. Just in general, like he can roll out and everything, so he seems to really know, like how to play the game. So you can really tell, like the difference between someone who's presumably like introduced to the competitive game and they know it. And oh, there we go. They're all confused now. So we are live. You might see another boss coming in here. There's 3 players on one team and 5 on the other. So there was a good old wipeout. They're probably just going to stay in spawn until they're all like ready to come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
so
pretty.
Time is actually taken down.
Yeah, the time is ticking down, but it could be. Yeah, the game is actually on pause now, so I believe they're waiting for everyone to come in and have some kind of gentleman's agreement going. But I must say, I've been the most impressed by Land Scorpion. It's been doing so well at consistently taking down the red medic and coming in and with perfect timing on the flank.
Yeah, just in general, the cohesion of the blue team has been very impressive to look at. You can tell they do things as a team, whereas on the TheCasualPlebs team, they tend to just kind of go on their own, and there's not like a cohesive plan going on with their play. Like they will go to choke, and then like a single soldier will just go through the choke alone, and then someone else will die.
This is just too silly. The blue team is just a mid, and red is inside spawn, and they're just talking with each other.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I will expect.
Yeah. All right. Red, they're ready now. Blue, they're just gonna cap it out. They get a mid for free, but presumably they just gonna not push second yet. Yeah. There we go.
To be fair, it would be like any other mid so far. I think Blue has won every mid.
That's true. That's true. They have just been giving them.
So
Basically.
it looks like Red Team is going to be defending here. Let's get the pick onto Eagle as well. But look at Blue Team coming in as a unit from Choke with that Heavy and Pyro. And nice aggression from the Soldier to take out the Medic from Red Team. Being actually was on Heavy.
Yeah, that was the Heavy. They've switched it up a little bit. So, you know, of course, both medics, they have been building Uber while they were just standing still a bunch. Oh my god, he has killed so many people with that sticky trap in Big Door. Like, just an unbelievable amount of people, actually. It's just absolutely crazy. Yeah, you can tell both teams are still a little bit shaken by this whole lag shenanigan going on. But they're not really pushing properly, right? Yet they're just waiting and chatting. So,
yeah, it looks like they want to restart this round, but the Uber has been popped there by Red Team, and they get the Wizard game pick. We have a Heavy eating a sandwich. It's gonna be chased by the medic. Watch the gamer just running in with his Uber on, just taunting towards the demo man. What's going on here?
Everything has gone down. Oh god, I was not expecting these things to happen. It's just a single 5-second lag and this happens.
oh yeah.
They haven't had a friend, the Heavy, man.
We have a Soldier constantly doing the Yeti taunts with the wood Yeti statue
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not really a very convenient round restart. I don't think that doesn't mess with the scores, or at least it messes with the log. But look at this way he has the sticky trap inside the door, but he's outside the door. That's some next level shit. He's desperately fighting this fully buffed demo and his medic, but down. Sort of a mess. They're just mixed in there, but yeah, this game is broken down. Like these guys, they cannot deal with the lag. Now we just have people crouching in corners and stuff.
Have a Pyro air blasting Heavy around. And yeah, Wizard game, gonna have none of it. It's gonna walk on point and make it 4-0.
Hopefully we can just restart and have a good, proper round now that they can stop being confused. I want to see how Wei he gets them in. I know he's been like going up through Riverside and stuff. Medic is still not healing. Why are they so confused?
It looks like Red Team really wants a restart going, but yeah, I don't know how Blue Team is thinking here. I mean, they're leading, so they probably don't care much. They just playing. Looks like Red Team is actually approaching Choke here, and Blue Team taking middle as we've seen for the previous rounds.
Yes, the Pyro just goes in there and does a ton of damage before taking down themselves. Yeah, once you have an entire team trying to funnel through this tiny of a choke, it's an uphill battle. It's like going through a tiny choke. But they've actually made it through, but now they're going to get flanked from Big Door. I think they do realize it now, but the Blue Team, they haven't fully committed to the flank. And there we go, Wei actually picks up one nice kill before that. So we have 2 cappers on mid and 1 on second, and there we go. The Heavy just gets spammed away. He might have to eat a sandwich or something.
Look at the Pyro, just juking the Heavy and doing a lot of damage there and take him out. But yeah, I'm still confused. Red Bluebird is still not medic. So we have both Ubers being popped here. Red Uber being slightly better, but look at the Pyro just blasting them away. They're not gonna have a great Uber after this. But Land Scorpion being taken out here, but we have Wizard Game still alive, dodging the spam and gonna be looking to escape out the choke into the
Flare takes down the scout as a medic. It's really clutch. It's always amazing when you can do the battle medic thing, like because sometimes you do need to do it. He even hits a couple of arrows here to heal faster. The arrows do in general heal faster than healing with your medigun. Depends a little bit on crit heals, but in general you heal faster with the medigun or with the arrows, but at the same time you're not building Uber as fast. So that's kind of the decision you have to make. And yeah, he's definitely making the right decision too. So we have Uber Underpants is going to come in here and flank, but the sentry gun actually takes him down very weak, but he gets the medic anyway.
What a pick. And we do see the heavy just going revved up, just walking slowly into that choke area. The Uber has been popped there, but heavy isn't the best class to chase with, but it still gets a pick onto a soldier and the dispenser. That's an important pick, as we do have a level 3 sentry up top, I believe, and it's so weak, but the heavy's gonna be taken out. And it's just a brawl going on here.
Yeah, Red, like, the Uber exchanges are really the big difference between these two teams. I feel it's just it comes down somewhat to Wizard Game having good DM, but just also just in general, like Red, they're too slow to get out when the Uber fights happen or when they are facing an Uber advantage. So I'm just guessing they're not really counting Ubers. So yeah, it's really good. I don't know, Teemo, is this a best of 3 or is it just best of 1?
I think the quarter, semis, and final should be best of 5, best of 3, as much as I know.
Best of 3. All right. Oh, okay. Jem's saying it's probably best of 1 in this round. So that should mean that Teemo.TF will move on. So Teemo, you get your wish. The team that you are obviously rooting for will go through, based entirely on the name. And I think we're just going to take Jem's word as law.
Yeah.
Okay, where is it on Discord? All right, okay. Jem's word is law. This is best of 1. Next one is best of 3. So Teemo.TF will move on, and commiserations to the casual plebs. They put up quite a fight. They definitely have a place in our hearts. So, yeah, Albert, do you want to have like who did you really notice from our red team, the casual plebs, this match?
I mean, I would definitely say that Wahi was doing a lot of work, and I'm kind of looking at the logs, so I'm kind of cheating a bit, but we do see Storms doing a lot as well in terms of damage and also having a nice KD. But I didn't really notice him too much in game. He was just getting those consistent, necessary frags, but he wasn't going for any huge picks or anything like that. But yeah, I think both demos was doing really well in this matchup.
Yeah, indeed, it's really good. And as I said earlier, I really think it was just the teamwork coming out from Teemo.TF that really won through for them. Like that was the crucial factor, and is indeed the most important factor when it comes to Team Fortress 2. It's in the name of the game.
Yeah, and if you look at the logs as well, like if you compare the healing on both medics, we have Wash the Gamer. He has 24k healing, and meanwhile, if you combine Flare and Red Blueberg, they have a combined of 16k healing. So that's a lot less healing.
Yeah, that's like a full fourth less.
Yeah, so that's definitely gonna make a difference. But if we look at, let's have a look at team kills versus damage. The kills are roughly the same. It's 99 versus 103. But the damage, actually, red team had the upper hand on the damage by
Really?
6k.
Wow,
That's very
surprising.
interesting.
Yeah.
Even though they lost 4-0, they still won the damage by 6k.
Yeah, I guess it goes to show that the focus fire is a hell of a thing.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
You know, we had Gentleman John's advanced stats. I'm sure they could tell us that kills during Uber is like astronomically higher on Teemo.TF than it was on the casual plebs. You know,
Yeah,
because that was just
absolutely. Yeah, I don't remember red team necessarily having any really good Uber trades. They were always really favoring the blue team, Teemo.TF.
Yeah.
I felt like.
Yeah, of course. The key to a good Uber trade is a combination of factors. So first off, like if you have an Uber and they don't, you're good to go. Not very complicated, but like you want to Uber as few people as possible for as long as possible. That's in general what you want to do. And then once the Uber ends, you want to be in a really good position to do a lot of damage. You want to make sure that the enemy is in a bad position to do a lot of damage, or in a spot where they will very easily take damage. So usually that means you being on the high ground and they being on the low ground, and you have a fully loaded clip just ready to just chew into them. And sometimes it means like bouncing them around. It means shooting like different people. If there's like 4 people in front of you and you shoot one rocket at each of them, the enemy medic would have to flash the Uber 4 times to save 4 different people from taking damage. And every time you flash the Uber, I think it becomes like an eighth shorter or something like that. So basically, like it's a few seconds you lose by flashing the Uber 4 times. So just if you can just single Uber and they have to split it in 4, you get a longer Uber, which means that you can do more damage because you'll have like 2 seconds where you are invincible and they are not. So
Yeah,
Ubers,
we did see some interesting pyro Ubers coming in from Blue Team as well, on pushing last. So that was definitely interesting. I really like the looks of it.
yeah, there's actually one good blue Uber now, or one good Uber for red team where they actually Ubered in a pyro through choke. And what he basically did was he did the shaky thing where he just like did as much damage to as many people as possible. Just made them flash a whole lot, so they had a longer Uber, and then he came in from behind and killed like 4 people. So that was the one really good Uber exchange, and it was just all due to the fact that they were able to split the enemy Uber while maintaining a single on their own.
Yeah.
Good TF2 fundamentals in play. Classes don't really matter as long as you understand those principles and how to make use of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at the logs as well, we do see Watch the Gamer with twice as many assists as Red Blueberg. I don't know if that's a telling stat overall. I mean, assist can be a little bit broken in Team Fortress 2, unfortunately.
Yeah, and also like in general, you don't like as a medic, your job is not to get assist. Your job is to do healing. You should be healing the people dying, not the ones getting kills, basically.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So it can be a bit misleading. And sometimes it means that you were running more crits, so you get more assists that way. Sometimes you just happen.
I guess it was the really good last pushes coming in from Blue Team with the Wizard game. I guess that's where a lot of the assists were coming from.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, kills doing Uber will of course give the medic an assist. So yeah, that's probably where the big discrepancy comes from. And yeah. Did you ever finish your story about how you started TF2? Like got into competitive TF2?
Yep. I think I kind of rushed it a bit, but yeah, basically, my real life friends, Mafi and Ison, were playing Team Fortress 2 casually, and they found a server that they really liked, which was the No Talent community, like a really old community. So yeah, they joined the community, and I got interested in doing the same. So I basically played like 200 hours of TF2, joined the community, and started doing double mixes. And yeah, from there we just found ETF2L and started playing in ETF2L, and we found the good old Insane Dutch Killers noob mixes, and I played a whole bunch of those.
Oh, Insane Dutch Killers. It's the old IDK clan. That brings me back.
Yeah.
The way
Good
I
time.
first, yeah, the way I first got into competitive TF2 was like I didn't have any real life friends playing TF2. They thought it was they didn't get it. They all played Counter Strike. So, but basically, I was sick of playing pubs. So, there was a Danish forum for competitive TF2. So I just said, "Hey, I'm interested," and they were doing newbie mixes, and it's actually like I don't know if you know who Lasse is from. Like he does a lot of production at Lands with Mia. He was at the Sweetland, but basically he had a team, and they were called Clones, and his nick is Gibson, and so they just kind of took in like a couple of noobs. I think it was like me, Dr. Phil, and Crystal or something like that. It might be. I can't quite remember. I'm pretty sure me and Dr. Phil were both in the same newbie mix that they hosted to get us into it, and and we just played some mid to low skill tier, and then they just helped us find a team on ETF all. And
Yeah, good stuff. I really never got to experience the public gameplay. I only really played it for like 100 hours or something like that, 150.
Oh wow.
Before I started doing double mixes.
Oh,
And I was even playing scout in pubs back in the days. I'm truly a scout main.
Indeed. Yeah, I started out as like an NG main. I played a lot of engineer in the beginning. I really loved like just kind of outbraining players and coming up with cute spots and that kind of stuff. Having like perfect rollouts, like an engineer rollout is just something you can work on, you know, and
Yeah.
just really perfect down. That was always really nice. But yeah, I kind of grew out of it. It's pretty shallow gameplay once you kind of have the basics down. It doesn't make all that much of a difference. So that's where I started to gravitate towards like soldier and medic. Medic for having just all the control in the world. Like if you're a control freak, medic is your class. That's for damn sure. And then of course soldier is just a battering ram.
Yeah. So I think I even remember like around the time I started playing TF2, I think I found the quad frag clip from like I-43 or something.
All right, yeah.
So I got inspired to play scout.
Yeah, the old quad frag clips were insane. He like basically got banned for having too good frag clips. Pretty much what happens. We have a few results coming in here. We have Anime Lords versus Weaponized Thickness, where the Anime Lords, they have won. So they will be facing off against Teemo.TF in the next round. And then we have 6pin versus Hyperstorm, which was a 5-0 roll, and 6pin won that one. And then that will mean that they will play the winner between Ape Cage and Spire Gods. And I looked through the results a little bit from the Switch stage that happened yesterday that we were unfortunately not able to stream. But it looks to me like Anime Lords are like the big favorites. They lost 2 rounds in the entire like 5-match
Oh wow.
format. Yeah, and they lost 2 rounds to Ape Cage. So I would have to guess that they're gonna beat Spire Gods. But I don't know, but that's what I saw. So Anime Lords are too strong. You can see. All right. Okay. We're just going to go to a quick music break, and then we'll be right back with one of the quarterfinals. So stay tuned and just listen to some tunes. See you then.
Yeah.